10 relationship red flags you ignore too often. When you first start dating someone, it's natural to want to believe the best about them. But if you ignore certain red flags early on, you could end up in a relationship with someone who isn't right for you. Here are 10 relationship red flags you shouldn't ignore. 1. They're always trying to change you. If your partner is always trying to change who you are as a person, it's a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on acceptance and respect, not on trying to change someone into someone they're not. If your partner can't accept you for who you are, the relationship is likely doomed. 2. They're overly critical. If your partner is constantly critiquing you, it's a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on positive reinforcement, not on tearing each other down. If your partner is always putting you down, it's likely they're not happy in the relationship themselves. 3. They're always testing you. A healthy relationship is built on trust and mutual respect. If your partner is always testing you, it's a red flag. They may be trying to see how much control they have over you or how far they can push you before you snap. Either way, it's not healthy. 4. They're always playing games. If your partner is always playing games with you, it's a red flag. Games are meant to be fun, but when they are used as a way to control or manipulate someone, they're not healthy. If your partner is always trying to one-up you or make you feel like you're not good enough, it's time to move on. 5. They're always trying to control you. If your partner is always trying to control what you do, who you see, or where you go, it's a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. If your partner is always trying to control you, it's likely they're not happy in the relationship themselves. 6. They're always jealous. If your partner is always jealous, it's a red flag. Jealousy is normal to a certain extent, but if it's constant and starts to impact your life in a negative way, it's not healthy. If your partner is always trying to control who you talk to or what you do, it's time to move on. 7. They're always making excuses. If your partner is always making excuses for their bad behavior, it's a red flag. If they're constantly apologizing for the way they treat you or the things they say, it's time to move on. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and trust, not on making excuses. 8. They're always gaslighting you. If your partner is always making you question your reality, it's a red flag. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where the abuser tries to make their victim doubt their own memory and perception. If your partner is always telling you that you're wrong or that you're overreacting, it's time to move on. 9. They're always making you feel guilty. If your partner is always making you feel guilty for their bad behavior, it's a red flag. Guilt is a normal emotion, but if it's constantly being used as a way to control or manipulate someone, it's not healthy. If your partner is always making you feel guilty for their own bad behavior, it's time to move on. 10. They're always threatening to leave. If your partner is always threatening to leave or end the relationship, it's a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. If your partner is always threatening to leave, it's likely they're not happy in the relationship themselves. If you're in a relationship and you see any of these red flags, it's time to take a step back and reassess. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect, trust, and communication. If your partner is constantly trying to control you or make you feel guilty, it's time to move on. You deserve better. Subscribe to the channel and like it. It motivates us to make interesting videos on various topics.